And we begin tonight at 11 with the latest in the ongoing battle between the city of Buffalo and an emergency shelter on Bailey Avenue. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. The shelter, Sylvia's house, was ordered to shut down last week for code violations, and now both sides are taking legal action. 2 on your sides, Andy Payton leads us off tonight with the latest.
He just wanted his hands on TV. He want to show them that his nails are clean.
Much like dominoes,
There you go.
a lot of times life can be dependent on the hand you're dealt.
That's play like they play down south. Memphis, Tennessee style.
Those that call Sylvia's house home, like Thomas Gardner, say living here has improved theirs.
You lucky.
But their hope now is just that they'll be able to call this place home for a little longer, after the city placed this notice of condemnation on their door today, saying they have illegally occupied the structure as a homeless shelter without meeting health, fire, and safety requirements. It comes just 48 hours after a lawsuit had been filed in an attempt to block the city's efforts, after a notice last week gave the residents just 24 hours to vacate the premises.
Yes, a lot of emotions.
Nadia Pizarro is the client services manager at Sylvia's house.
Yes.
She tells me they recently moved into this new location on Bailey Avenue and that they were in communication with the city throughout the process.
We are a health and safety life-saving program, so we certainly would never want to put anyone in an unsafe situation.
Tonight, Buffalo Common Council President Pro Tempore Brian Bowman saying in a statement that his office is unable to comment on ongoing litigation, but he remains concerned about the habitability of the building and the safety and well-being of its occupants.
We want them to be safe. That's the most important thing to us.
That's something Nadia says she's prioritizing as well, and is hopeful that they'll at least be given time to find a new home
Last domino.
for the 65 residents like Thomas that depend on this shelter for a place to sleep.
Would you have anywhere to go if it closed down? Nope.
Nope.
Now on Friday, there will be a hearing on the ongoing lawsuit where a judge will decide whether or not to turn this temporary restraining order into a long-term injunction, possibly buying time for these residents. On your side here in the newsroom tonight, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.